I mean, each Ferrari we make is unique. We look at, when we do a Ferrari, we look at the performance, the design, the driving trails, and sustainability, and consider that electric cars are not silent.
Electric cars are not silent.
Not at all.
So we had the impression that they were. Are you saying that you don't need to build in a soundtrack, that they do actually sound like something that was akin to the past?
If you know the technology, you know that you can do a lot of things also with electric car. I mean, we have been using a thermal car since the beginning. We will add also electric car to our product pipeline, and we will keep doing all the three kinds of car, and they will be all unique.
So you think that the technologies have effectively caught up in such a way that in this luxury market, you can create the kind of vehicle that maintains the essence of what your business is about?
Yes, we are working on this since a few years. We have already some prototype on the road. We are testing them. And I can assure you that when you develop a car in Ferrari, it's key to consider you start from the driver, the driving trails that you want to pass to the driver. So we are very happy of the progress we are making, and we are on track with our milestone next year.
Will there be different tiers, though, of this? And I say that just because even if you look at, just in the general consumer models that you see from the likes of Tesla, etc., you come in at different levels when it comes to those EV vehicles too. Will that be the same, do you think, in this luxury space for your vehicles?
Look, when we talk about luxury car, like our cars, we talk about emotion that we are able to deliver to our client. So we are not talking about functional car, like other EV that you see on the road. We have no doubt, honestly, that we can deliver a unique experience to our client, because we can harness the technology in a unique way. That's what our company has been doing since the beginning.
I want to get into how your end of the market is different to the rest of the EV market, because what we've seen has been a first mover advantage from the likes of Tesla, BYD, and our price war that is happening between two of those players as they try to claim more market share. Is there any first mover advantage when it comes to supercars and EVs?
I think that when you want to do something unique, well, you have to pay attention to be the first one. And then you have to make a difference between what is a consumer market, I mean functional car, and emotional car. Because when you get there, with some experience, you can make, let's say, you can understand what to do or what not to do, and the way to interpret the technology. So it's very important to do this.
How are you thinking about operating margins in the future? Because that has been a challenge for a lot of these car companies as they've seen those price cuts as well. What's the operating margin for an EV Ferrari versus a traditional combustion engine Ferrari?
I will not disclose you the operating margin, clearly.
But is it different?
But I can tell you that it's on track with our plan. It's in track with our plan. There is no much difference. What I can tell you is that
not much difference to the plan, or not much difference to the combustion?
To the plan that we disclosed to the community. To the financial community. What I can tell you is that consider that when you do an electric car that is cheap, you get rid of something very low cost, thermal engine, you add something expensive, like the battery. Difference is the story when you work on a car, on a luxury sport car. The numbers play a different role.
What about full adoption then of of EVs in this luxury space? When do you think that comes to the fore?
I don't think it will happen. I think that I've been looking myself in my career to many technology transition. The technology transition are never digital. I believe that we will have the three colors, the red, the blue, and the green, the thermal, the hybrid, and the green, and the electric, living together. I don't see a digital transition, never happened in the history of mankind, never. So, as you said at the beginning, in 2026, 60% of our offer will be electrified. I believe that we need to leave the freedom to the client to select which kind of color he wants.